So it's been a while since I put a video on my channel. I'm gonna do this one. This is a quick one. I have this 2019 Range Rover Sport, and I'm doing the. Let me read the code first to see what I got in the codes. I'll show you guys here what I got. Turn the key on. So the code that I'm getting right here. Let me hook up my OBD2 right here. All right, let's see what we got. Computer sometimes slow. It's morning time. All right, let's try this time. Cancel. Okay, let's go. It's working now. Safety. I just like to go straight to the point um to find the code that I have. It's a nice car. Nice car. It's only 94,000 mileage in it. Pretty good shape. Okay, so we got a 2019 model HSE. My computer is kind of slow, but the customer said that the check engine light came on and they tried to reset it, but it keep coming on. So they tried to take the car for inspection too after they reset it, but they couldn't do it because it won't pass the inspection. If you live in the US, like we are in Texas we have to do inspection to the cars. I don't know the other state if you have to do it or not. Or if you out of the US, you probably don't have to do inspection. But to fix the issue, you most likely, get an OBD2 scanner and read the code, see what you got, and do the repair that you need to do. Let's see. Never seen my computer so slow before. So let's see, we got 100%. There you go. Okay, diagnostic, auto. So it's reading the codes. I'm just gonna go for the one that has the popping out the check engine light. That's all he wanna do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause right here, which is okay. We got the powertrain. We go continue. Let's see what it goes in. Let's pause. Sorry. All right. So we go here. Okay. Read codes. We got P0062. It's a auto sensor heater control circuit bank 2 sensor 3. So bank 2 sensor 3 is the driver side, so the last sensor in the back. Driver side last sensor for the 2019 Range Rover Sport. Let's get down there and let's replace the sensor. I got a new sensor right here. Customer brought me this sensor. I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it. Let me got on. Let's go. Turn the key off. Okay. Now we're gonna go into the car. Let's see how I can show you guys how to do it. So this is the sensor. When you get under the car, this car has one sensor here, one like more up there, so you have to pass the calorie converter. Okay, see the calorie converter, you pass that, so it's the last one. Okay, last one in the back. So you gotta remove this heat shield right here. It's like some kind of cloth heat shield. You remove that, this guy right here, remove that, and then you take disconnect it. You want to disconnect it before you start spinning the sensor. Okay, I'm holding my phone with one hand and trying to do the job. Let's see if I can unplug it. So you gotta squeeze in the back here, squeeze in and pull out. There you go. Right, so you squeeze in the back and pull out. All right, now let's do the sensor. You need a 7/8. Okay, you can either way use a socket. There's a socket tool, a socket for auto sensor. I'm gonna choose the range for now. Let's see. Just gotta twist it. There you go. I think I got it. Alright, so now take the sensor off. Sensor's off. Blue. Yeah, that's pretty dark, huh? Okay. Now we got the new one here. It comes with grease. See? That way we go in smoothly. We put that one in there. Remember not to plug it in before you start putting the sensor in. You gotta leave it unplugged. Then we tighten it back. Make sure you give it a good snuggle so it won't leak. So you know it's tight, okay? Let's do one more. That's it. Alright, all you gotta do is you wanna plug it back. Okay, all you gotta do is push it in there. Like that, that's what you say. There you go. Now you put your heat shield back. Heat protector. It's back. There you go. Now we go back in the car. Reset the code. Okay. So all we gotta do now is turn the key back on. Computer on. You go back to the same code that you had before. Let's go back to it. Make sure my computer is on. Okay. Now we gotta do a reset. Okay. Let's do a full scan now that I know what we did. Let's do the continue, full scan, and then reset all the codes. Gotta wait a little bit more, and then we're gonna do a full reset. Come on, computer. It's kind of slow. It's morning time. Computer's waking up. You know how it is. Okay. So we got all this body control module. These cars always have this type of codes. This is pretty much normal. The car is functioning right, everything is working good. Or it just come with those code, I think, because maybe weather sometimes pop those code. So we're just gonna do a reset. Customer's not complaining about this code right here. He was complaining about the OBD2 the O2 sensor. So let's just go ahead and reset it. All right, now we're doing a full reset. All right, so it seems like we are good. No codes, all pass all the codes. Okay, now we go back, turn that off. Okay, now we get the car running. Let me unplug my computer here. Okay. Now we turn the key off. Okay, and now we turn the car on. Sounds good. Not checking your light. Checking your lights going. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching the video, and see you guys in the next one. Sorry, my camera is kind of dirty over there.